What's up, Queen? How you doing? Yes, I'm out here enjoying my life, out here. This is my workout here because I got on workout clothes, acting like I'm working out. I just took a little walk. I ain't did too much, but how you doing, Queen? Listen, I got a question for you because life is real. Let me just say this. I totally understand that women, everybody is at different stages of life, different stages of maturity and understanding. Everybody doesn't have the same level of knowledge and revelation and things of that nature. So I totally understand. And life happens. When you don't understand, you do dumb stuff. When you don't understand, or when you don't have that intimate relationship with God, you step out of his will, his word. And a lot of times what happens is women be ended up pregnant. Duh. We see we see it all the time. You feel me? So my question to you is, what do you do if you end up pregnant? What do you do? I got an answer for you. How about this, girl? This is what you do. You buy some diapers. You buy some onesies. You prepare for this brand new life that is about to come into the world. How about that? You know what I'm saying? But this is what a lot of women think. And this is actually what a lot of people think and say to the woman who be all up in their ear trying to, you know what I'm saying, talk that dumb talk. You think, well, just kill the baby. Let's just get an abortion. But here's the thing. Make that make sense for me. Make that make sense for me. That thought, getting pregnant and then killing the baby, that don't even go together. It don't line up. It don't. Get pregnant plus kill the baby equal what? Like, what's the goal of that? You see how I don't line up? You see how I'm stumbling over my words because it just don't make no sense. Now, trust me, like I said, I understand. People are in different mindsets. When I was 15 years old, tender age of a precious baby of 15 years old, I thought I was pregnant. And the first thing I wanted to do was get an abortion. That was when I tell you fear gripped my existence, okay? But see, that's the thing. I was living in fear. I understand. I know what it's like to live in fear. I know what it's like to live in religion. You want to present yourself in a way that you're actually not. You try to hide your mistakes, or I'm not saying that baby is a mistake in itself, but you try to hide your actions. You try to, because you have a position or because you're in some leadership position or something of that nature, whatever it may be, it does not equate to killing a whole precious, beautiful baby. A whole human being, because we like to think that the baby is just a baby. No, that's a human. That's a human. The human just ain't 55 yet. The human just ain't 15 or 18 yet, but it's still a human. And so I just wanted to encourage you and to expose that. What do you do if you get pregnant? Listen, you buy diapers. You don't kill the baby, but you buy diapers. Okay. And let me tell you something else. This is something after you buy the diapers and the baby coming to the world, not even after the baby coming to the world, but after you realize, okay, if I get pregnant, it doesn't mean kill the baby. You fight to get knowledge, girl. Listen, because here's the thing. That's something that you're going to have to deal with. You're going to go through some stuff. Yep, you may end up being a single mother. You may cry more than you smile, but these are the consequences of living life out of order, out of God's divine order. It happens for everybody. Nobody skips the process. When you live out of order, when you have sex outside of that covenantal agreement, out of marriage, when you don't wait on God so that he can give you the grace to carry that load that you're giving birth to. You feel me? You're going to go through some stuff. When stuff happens out of order, the only thing left to come from that is chaos. Emotional, spiritual, physical chaos. So yeah, you're going to go through. Yep. But even in that, and you going through that, you got to fight to get knowledge. Okay? Get some understanding about love, about sex, about relationships. Because guess what? Now you got to fight to teach your baby, whether boy or girl, boy, because their bodies are so valuable, just as much as a girl's is. Now you got to fight to give them understanding about love, sex, relationships, or whatever it may be, so that they don't go through the same thing that you're going through right now. So that they don't repeat the generational curse or the cycle. Because guess what? Having sex outside of marriage, that is a curse. That is a generational curse. A curse is simply something that you don't have knowledge in. So it stops you. You can't go forward in that area because you don't have understanding. You don't have knowledge. You don't have wisdom to go forward in. It is a place of ignorance. And that's where the enemy likes to play on people. That's where he thrives the most because you're ignorant in that area. Okay, now you got to teach your babies how to go forward. Now you got to teach them how to break the generational curse so that they won't stop or get stuck in areas that you got stuck in. You don't kill them. You don't kill the baby. Now you teach the baby. This is an opportunity for you to raise a whole human being in a way you was never raised. How about that? So girl, listen, have your baby, celebrate, kiss the baby. You know what I'm saying? But when I say go to work, I mean get all the understanding you can get. Search the scriptures out. Because listen, it ain't as hard as what we think it is. A lot of times life may seem like it's busy, too busy to seek out the scriptures, but it ain't. It ain't. We just don't take the time to do it. We make time for what we really want to do. But listen, what you're about to experience, you're about to see, oh, I need some little bit of knowledge in this area. Yeah. Listen, and that's something that I had to do because I'm like, yo, somebody got to break it. Listen, I was going down the wrong path. I could have had 4, 5 kids, okay? Okay, only by mercy. I don't even know if I want to call it. Maybe, yes, mercy. But just I made a decision to say, nope, I ain't have it. Listen, if you ain't my husband, you ain't getting up in this. Listen, you ain't sticking nothing nowhere. Talking about, let me stick the head in. Yeah, and then 9 months later, another head coming out. Whoa, I ain't falling for that stupidity, them lies and tricks. Get out of here with that. Nah, because now that I got more knowledge up here, you can't tell me nothing. You can't trick me into doing something devil that ain't for me, that God ain't ordained for me. Get your butt up out of here. But stay encouraged, Queen. Take care of your baby. And get you some knowledge. All the knowledge you can get. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Go on to Amazon.com and order a book called Sex and the Single Girl. That is Sexual Discipleship in a Book by Dr. Julie Slattery. And let me tell you, you got to start somewhere. The main thing that people struggle with is love, sex, and relationships. But yet, we still in relationships. We're dating, and we don't have any understanding about it. We don't have any knowledge about it. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. If you're dating right now, if you're wanting to get married, you should be reading books about it right about now. How do I be a wife? You should be getting all the information you can right now. That is my wisdom. If I was to die tomorrow, this is why I want to say to you, that is my wisdom. Get you some understanding. Don't repeat the cycle. Listen, I'm talking to myself because that's the thing I'm saying. Brittany, don't repeat the cycle. Get you some understanding. That's it, that's all. Until next time, Queen. So I can go out here and act like I'm working out. You know, stay encouraged. Peace. Listen, and I got one more thing to say. Because this is something that helped me. It's so simple. Yeah, we make it so complex. If you're not ready to have a baby, then don't have sex. That's the whole purpose of having sex, is to procreate. You think it's just for pleasure. No, that's just God's blessing. That's icing on the cake. But it's to procreate. If you're not ready to have a baby, then don't have sex. If you're ready to have a baby, then go ahead and do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you done made up your mind anyway. But I'm saying, I ain't married. So guess what? I ain't ready to have no kids. Because I ain't about to be raising no kids. Equal partnership by myself. Waking up in the middle of the night by myself. So guess what? I ain't having sex. Simple, right?